What's up, everyone? This is Xavier, your host, and welcome to the 210 Stockyard.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the next episode. I'm going to do something a little different in this episode. I actually have a guest with me. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, y'all. My name is Cody, or you can find me at Toby Soap on YouTube.
Cody's the homie, and I honestly brought him on because I wanted you guys to kind of hear and feel, or try to feel, our game day experience. So in this episode, I'm actually going to mainly focus on the fourth quarter because that's where all the action went down.
And I don't really want to talk about the first three.
Yeah, for sure. But so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give a real quick recap of the first three quarters just to kind of help set the tone of the fourth quarter. So in the first quarter, the Brahmas did not have a point. We actually only ended up with 5 total yards of offense, and it was in the air. We did not have any success running.
It was abysmal. It was so hard to watch.
It was. Let's see, what do we have? Both teams only had one penalty for a negative 5 yards in the first quarter, so it's not that bad. But what killed me is total plays, the Brahmas only ran 5. Memphis had 19. What also killed me was time of possession. The Brahmas, according to the official UFL.com, had the ball for 3 minutes and 13 seconds, and Memphis somehow had the ball for 15 minutes and 3 seconds. So
it was the best 18-minute first quarter I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, that one's, I don't know what to say about that one, but okay. So, but point being, we didn't have the ball for very long.
At least if they got the number right about us, it means then, 12 minutes and 47 seconds that they had, so.
Yeah, I'm thinking Memphis had it for 12. We had it for 3. And then there is the turnovers. We had 1. They had none. And Memphis also had 1 sack. We had none. So a very dismal first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't the sack and the fumble in the same play?
It probably was. Yeah, it probably was like a strip sack fumble. So altogether, yeah, Memphis, I'll say it, dominated the first quarter.
Yeah, it was hard to watch. It was hard to watch. But we had hope.
We did.
You know, because it wasn't terrible. The thing I loved about it was only 7-0. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or was it 7-6?
No, it was 7-0 at the end, and we didn't get a first down. I mean, we didn't get our first play of action until 7 minutes into the first quarter.
Yeah, their first drive, they drove right down the field on us.
It was 3 and out, and then we got the ball back again, I want to say with 4 minutes left, and that was probably another 3 and out.
Yeah.
So, disgusting first quarter.
Out, let my big behind go down and be an athlete, Kirk.
He worked big.
Ball's out.
Pops out. Roberts able to come up with it.
Second quarter almost looked the same. Once we didn't score any points, Memphis had 6 points for the second quarter. So what is that? So they had
13.
So they had 13 total. We did have a little more production as we were able to gain 22 yards, but Memphis had 113 yards of offense versus our 22. We finally got some rushing yards. We had 14. They had 47. We only had 7 yards passing. In the second quarter, Memphis had 66.
Got our first down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. In the second quarter, we had our first down, and we only converted 1 third down. We were 1 for 4, but Memphis was 0 for 4 in third down conversions.
Our defense. If there's anything I took away from this game, is that our defense never gave up. It may have looked like they were tired, and there were some holes in the defense at times, but no matter what happened, they always got right back in there and played to their hearts. And so, I mean, if it wasn't for our defense, I don't think we would have won that game at all.
Almost def. Defense kept us in the game, especially because in the second quarter, our average yards per play was 1.8.
Jeez.
So that's just shy of 2 yards per fucking play.
Which isn't enough for any first downs for any of you that can do math out there.
Yeah, but apparently time of possession was better as the Brahmas had the ball for about 6.5 minutes, and then Memphis had the ball for apparently 5 minutes, which is only 11 minutes. So, and guys, by the way, I'll throw the stat out. I'll throw the screenshot out. This was taken from the official UFL.com website, where again I pull my stats from.
Hey UFL, if you guys are hiring for stat people, I could, I'll give me a call.
Yeah, they need some help.
Get in contact with my people.
All right, so field goals, we didn't kick any. Again, another game that we didn't kick field goals, but in the second quarter, Memphis was 2 for 2. And last, both teams got 1 sack in the second quarter. So we were productive in the second, still didn't score, but at least looked a little bit better than the first.
We were inching. We're inching forward, slowly but surely.
Yeah, we're still fighting. At least you could tell you could tell that they were still fighting.
Yeah.
Okay, third quarter now. So we still haven't scored. We did not score at all for the first 3 quarters.
But it's getting, again, it's a little bit better. All we had to do is get over that hump of the score. That's all we needed.
Yeah, a little bit better because we held Memphis to just 3 points in the third quarter.
And we out yards.
Yeah, we outgained them in the yards. We totaled 85 yards of offense. They totaled 75. So we had better production. So you could see us climbing. We still didn't have any rushing yards though. Memphis got 15. Looks like all our offense was in the air. We had 85 yards of offense was all passing.
And our average yards went up significantly from the 1.8 to 8.5 in the third quarter. So the offensive production was getting better. It just wasn't to the standard of play that they should have been.
Yeah, for sure.
At that point.
Time of possession got better too. We had the ball for about 7 minutes, 25 seconds. Looks like Memphis had it for 8 minutes. So kind of even there, so not bad. They obviously had the 1 field goal for the 3 points. We still had none. But we did have 1 sack. They didn't. So third quarter, you could kind of just say was an even quarter.
Yeah, they got the points, but I think they were down in the red zone several times. I think if I saw the stat correctly at the end of the game, they were 1 for 6 in the red zone. So it was like, our defense was able to hold them at the red zone. So those sacks and the everything.
And a crazy thing about this too, I think the majority of those offensive yards happened in the last minute of the third quarter because we had like a little rush in the last minute that took us into the fourth.
Yeah, that's right. Because we scored right at the beginning of the fourth quarter, right? Okay, gotcha.
All right, so those were the first 3 quarters. That's kind of where we were at. So let's go ahead and jump into the money quarter, or what do we call this? I don't know, the comeback quarter.
You have to try and fix right now, AJ.
We got to execute. I got to do a better job. Obviously, that first half's completely on me. We come out here, we execute. We're close right there. We got to get the playmakers the ball. And there are some opportunities there. We're going to learn from the iPad, try to finish this thing out. Facing adversity, which is good for the first time ever as a team and as an offense. So we come together. We're going to try to finish this thing out.
Thanks, AJ.
So to start off the fourth quarter, we pretty much score almost immediately. I believe it took us less than a minute.
I think 2 plays, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Rush and
got down to the 10. Very next play.
Boom, baby. Touchdown.
I'm screaming at this point.
Yeah.
I'm yelling. I'm finally happy we did something. All right, we get the 2-point conversion. So it's 8-16. So it's a 1 possession game at this point.
I was pretty happy about that, but still nervous. Still a long game ahead of us.
Right there, by the way, I'll rewind it. That was the play that Donald De La Haye made that actually now has him on the injured reserve list. So I follow him on social media, and I saw that after the game, while waiting for the plane, he was complaining about having like neck pain. And then later on that night, it was last night, or no,
I think so. Yeah,
it was last night. Yeah, it was last night where they announced that he was on the injured reserve list.
Yeah, and then about 30-40 minutes ago, we just found out that apparently he has fractured
bones
in his neck. Yeah,
fractured his neck. Yeah,
from the tackle. So he's going to be out for a little bit, which is just unfortunate, big time.
The initial report said he's going to be out for 5 weeks.
But a fractured neck bone or fractured bones in his neck, I feel like that's more than 5 weeks.
Yeah. So, I mean, I hope he comes back. But I hope he comes back,
Speedy recovery.
Yeah. Best wishes to you, Deestroying. It sucks that it happened.
Yeah, and next time, don't tackle. Let that for the other guys.
Yeah, let the other guys,
even though they look good on social media, I think, the 5 weeks or longer that you're going to have to be out is probably not worth that tackle, unfortunately.
I don't know, I was going to say, just kick him in the nuts, but I mean, he'd probably get ejected for that.
Hip tackle him. You can still do that in the UFL.
Shoulder check his ass, but yeah. Moving on. So, I think Memphis was marching for a bit.
Yeah, our defense was still holding strong, but they were chipping away bit by bit.
3rd and 3.
Need to stop him. Cook has had that all day, to be honest with you. His feet were helping him out a lot. I'm pretty sure he was the leading rusher of their team.
Again, yeah, he was 2nd week in a row.
A little fake there.
So they convert, still marching.
Still nervous. And it's only 1 possession at this point. We need to have our defense stop him. That's all I could think about at this point was just stop him.
So this is a 3rd and 4 play. It's incomplete, but Another third down penalty.
Those penalties killed us.
Dude, I don't know how many third down penalties we had to allow Memphis to keep going.
Yeah, it was way too many. It felt like in the time it was every other play. It
Yeah.
was a penalty.
So they keep the ball, 1st and 10.
And wide open.
Yeah, and they do that. So they're definitely in the red zone here.
But defense.
Defense answers, dude. They always stepped up. Next play, 2nd and goal.
Pushing forward.
Man, he almost had that.
2-yard line.
So close. And the next play, fumble.
Oh, we were so lucky there.
Yeah.
When he fumbled, I mean, we didn't get it, but that was a 3rd down right there. So that means 4th down. You either have to go for it there or field goal.
Yeah, and I like that play too because the reason why they went for the field goal, Coach DeFilippo actually said that he didn't trust them to go for it on 4th down. He was like, yeah, if they're going to fumble on 3rd down, might as well just kick the field goal and get the points.
Which is, again...
he admitted he didn't have faith in his team to go for it on 4.
I hope none of his players saw that.
I don't know.
It's a stark contrast, like you said, from last week, too, because didn't we go for it on 4th down, 3 or 4 times?
Yeah, the Brahmas were 75% on 4th down conversions.
Yeah, so we went for it 4 times, but succeeded 3 times. It wasn't until our last one that we failed, but it was just like Coach Phillips has all the trust in the world in his players, and this coach to say something like that blows my mind.
So Memphis settles for the field goal. They get the points. It's now 19-8.
2 possessions. I couldn't agree with that statement anymore.
McFarland had a good game too. Not as good as the first, but he still had a good game.
Perfect.
Oof, tough tackle though. That was a tough hit. That was Landon Akers, by the way, and I want to say that was his first play of the game as well. I'm surprised they're not utilizing him.
I know. There's been several players I'm kind of surprised they haven't utilized, but I don't know what happens behind the closed doors, so I'm not sure why they're not utilizing him, but, you know.
Yeah, because Akers is, dude, super dependable. I mean, he's got a Super Bowl ring. We have 2 players on the team with Super Bowl rings. Yeah. Akers and Latimer.
Latimer, right? Mm-hmm. Which, going to Latimer, during the game, you had said, like, I think in the second quarter, like, they need to go to Cody Latimer a lot more. Like, please go to him more. And by the end of the game, we were both laughing because of how much they started going to Cody Latimer.
He was the whole final drive.
He was the whole final drive, and it was like you'd called it 2 quarters before. Like, just please. It's like almost they heard you through the universe.
Because we were obviously throwing the ball, but to the wideouts only, and we were trying to use the run game, but we hadn't really utilized the tight end, and so I'm like, just use the tight end, like shit.
And we kept throwing it like behind the line, trying to hope for like a screen and stuff like that to get some yardage. It wasn't working, so your call to Cody Latimer helped out. Like, oh my gosh, it was hilarious how it worked out so perfectly.
I was loving it.
Called run play for Garbers.
He's a decent runner.
Yeah, he's got legs. Scrambles.
Got rid of it.
Yeah.
Good job. And there you go. That was the first down to Cody Latimer.
Yeah, that was when they started using him as like, yes, please, keep going to him.
Right back. They did. Right back to him again.
And then boom, just like that, the drive is just going. So much excitement on this drive. I mean, a couple incompletes, but everything was going our way. It was like, we're going to score again. This is perfect. We're driving right down the field.
Yeah, I'm feeling confident at this point, or at least they're looking good. So my confidence is building, I should say.
Until that.
Until that, dude. With 4:25 left.
Right there, I called it. I was like, the game's over. Game's over.
Yeah, I'm going to admit, I said it too. Game's over. Like, we lost.
And then they had like a run like that. It was like, oh, okay. Yeah, they're just going to go right down the field and either get a field goal or score or something like that. I was upset.
Yeah, they're just running it down our throats, dude.
Yeah, I had all the faith in the team, but it was just like, everything
and then this happens. Another fucking penalty
on third down.
So it's gonna give them an automatic first, and they move up 15 yards.
God, that was killing us. Every time we think we have a stop, boom. There's a penalty.
I love the conversation though with Wade Phillips and this guy.
Penalties, man, just
killed us. Yeah. Fourth personal foul.
Oh.
Look at that. He threw a punch, too. I'm surprised he didn't get thrown out.
Yeah, I kind of am too.
And, dude, he's...
If you get another penalty, hey, if you get another penalty, you're going to hurt the team, right? Being selfish. Huh? You're going to be a man, or you're going to help the team?
Get him, coach.
I love that. What a respectful way to talk to your players.
Oh, yeah, and moments later, okay, so that penalty happens, and then this is the second play after.
Second and long.
And there it is, another flag.
Another yellow flag.
For yet again, another personal foul.
Another automatic first down.
And yeah, he throws the punch, and this is stupid, though.
Yeah, this guy's 7 feet tall.
This is like the older brother picking on his younger brother.
He's like, just get off of me, please.
But he threw a punch, a half punch.
Yeah,
he's out. That was our leading tackler.
I'm still wondering if he was able to see the game from the locker room or if he just had to like sit there and just wait to see what happened.
No, they have to go to locker room. All right, so we get the ball back. It's 2.5 minutes left.
2 possessions lead by Memphis.
And oh my God, that play.
Yeah.
I point out the time. There was about 27 seconds left when Latimer first went down. Just keep that in the back of your head. And then Coach DeFilippo does a Belichick and just throws the shit out of the flag, the challenge flag.
Which keep that in mind too for the end of the game.
Oh, true.
So yeah, so he goes down and they're reviewing this for a solid 5-6 minutes.
There, yeah, the foot touches the back. But look what happens with the officiating in this. So they can't figure out where to put him.
On the minus 44.
Okay. The minus 44.
Okay.
Go the opposite.
Okay, and that took us to the 2-minute warning. Okay, hold on just a second, man.
So he knows that they should reset the clock.
Like when he was touched, we were over 2 minutes. Are we going to adjust the time
We're
or no?
not adjusting the clock outside
Not
of 2
adjusting the
minutes.
time. So we're
Dude, when he said that, I lost my mind.
We were so confused because it was 28 seconds.
27, yeah, 27, 28.
And that can literally lose or win a team a game. Is that much time on the clock?
Yeah, in hindsight, though, it's a good thing they didn't keep those seconds.
But hindsight, man.
So after the commercial break, they bring back, I guess, the head of officiating, Mike Pereira, to explain what happened. So let's go ahead and hear his explanation here.
Of what happened in that last sequence, negating the 18 yards after contact.
Yeah, Wade Phillips wanted to know why that we didn't reset the clock back to 2:04 or whatever it was. But in replay, we do not reset the clock until we get inside of 2 minutes. Partially a game time thing, trying to get the game, keep it within a window, 3-hour window. So that's the rule, and they handled it correctly on the field.
Questions.
So yeah, that's bullshit, dude.
It is.
They basically stole 28 seconds from the Brahmas because they have to keep the broadcast within a 3-hour window.
Which I get, but at the same time, like I said, it can literally make or break a team's game right there. But again, in hindsight, it ended up working out for us, but it could have easily not worked out for us.
Yeah.
You know, we could have had no time left because we missed out on 28 seconds.
All right, so Filippo wins the challenge. 2 minutes left in the game.
And here we go. We're marching.
Nice. Yeah, we're marching.
But a 2 possessions still, so there's still a lot that has to go on.
Incomplete.
Nerves going up.
All right, 2nd and 10, minute 52 left.
Passing it behind the line.
Drop pass. All right, 3rd and 10. So nervous. Cody Latimer, the tight end.
Who they kept going to and was just perfect.
So on 4th and 1.
Throws it deep.
Boom.
Ooh, first down at the 15.
Yeah, dude, screaming, crazy.
Hey,
We finally got a call go our way.
finally.
So not only did we would have had the first down either way, but this penalty puts us all the way at the 2.
A 2.
Minute 19, 1st and goal. Nope, we lost yards, dude. I was so pissed off when that happened. 2nd and goal from the 5.
And touchdown.
Dude, lost my shit when that happened.
Oh, I was so happy. I was so happy. Okay, now it's only 1 possession.
So what happened was it was pass interference. Kirkland makes the catch either way. So if we accept the penalty, we just move up in yardage and replay the down.
So no touchdown.
So no touchdown. If you decline the penalty, the touchdown stands, and then you go for your extra points.
Because it happened during the play, not after the play.
Correct.
And so that's what happened. That's why all the confusion. And so you'll see in the upcoming video where they're talking to everybody is that's pretty much what they were explaining.
You got to decline it. Why would we have to decline a penalty? Because of the result.
So here we go. We're trying to get a 3-point conversion to hopefully put us within field goal range. And we miss. And yeah, that, by the way, was TJ Vasher's first play of the game. He hadn't played all game. Wasn't, I'm assuming he's not warmed up at this point. But they throw him in. He misses. And for those of you that don't know, he was released this morning?
Yeah, this morning. So the next day, pretty much.
Yeah, so they released TJ Vasher the very next day. So that was his very last play as a Brahma, at least for the season.
That's unfortunate. It's a bummer. I wish I knew more about, why they released the players. But, it is what it is.
Yeah. So we don't convert on the extra point. So we're down 14-19 with 48 seconds left. So in the UFL, instead of an onside kick like they do in the NFL, you can opt for a 4th and 12 conversion where you get the ball on your own 28-yard line, and if you convert this 4th and 12 down, you keep playing.
Yeah, you keep playing. And that's only within the last, 2,
It's only inside of the last 2 minutes of the 4th quarter if you are losing and just scored.
So it's a great option for teams, just in perfect example, this game, where you're down, you just score, you have a little bit of time left, you could onside kick it, or you do the 4th and 12. And these guys went for the 4th and 12, and well,
let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
He had time. And boom.
Catches it right on the line. And then, like I said earlier when I said to keep in mind the red flag, there have been a lot of people that were confused, wondering, why they didn't say anything about that first down, if he got it or not. It's because they already used the red flag.
Yeah,
Refs gave us the first down.
Yeah, so Coach DeFilippo from Memphis already utilized his challenge flag, so you can't challenge the spot of the ball. Me as a Brahma fan, I'm okay with that.
Same.
But either way, I think he had the first down either way. As biased as I am, I think he did have that first down.
I think they got it right. I think if you slow it down and look at it, I think he caught it right at the first down, and I think they got it right, to be honest with you. So I don't think they needed to challenge it, but...
No, but if he wanted to, he couldn't.
He couldn't, yeah.
So we convert, we keep the ball. 36 seconds left. 1st and 10.
And we have to drive all the way. First down.
He goes to Marquez. Yeah, Marquez Stevenson got that one. Stevenson again.
Yeah, right down the middle. And he had the right of mind to go out of bounds to stop the clock.
They tried him again, but it's all right.
Yeah, he did turn around.
So 2nd and 10.
13 seconds left. Catches it out of bounds.
I love that Smith went to the 4 Brahma fans that were at the game.
I love it. And at this point, I'm now sweating bullets.
Oh, hell yeah. 8 seconds left. I'm standing up. I'm on the edge of my feet. I've had 5 cigarettes by this point. And touchdown!
And this is where I was screaming.
Oh, my God.
I got up so fast and screaming that I got lightheaded.
Screaming, jumping.
High-fiving.
Cussing. Yeah, high-fiving.
Yelling. Is that the greatest comeback I've ever seen in sports?
Epic. So the Brahmas played like shit. I gotta admit.
For 3 quarters. For almost 4.
All right, now there's still a little bit more of, I guess, confusion and mayhem that happens after this touchdown. So we're up by 1. It's 20-19. We can go for 1, 2, or 3.
And we opt to go for 2 because that'll put us up by 3, which if they get into a position to get a field goal, at least they'll send it in overtime.
So during the 2-point conversion, penalty happens.
false start.
Yeah, we get the penalty. Surprise, surprise. Right? Let's just have one more penalty before we win, right?
I know.
So this pushes us back, and then Wade Phillips makes a pretty good coaching call.
Yeah, because just in case if they fumble it or throw an interception, the other team recovers it and runs all the way back, heaven forbid, they would score 2 points and be ahead now.
Yeah, so coach was right. He's like, we don't want them to score 2. Let's just prevent anything bad happening. So they take a knee. There's 3 seconds left in the game.
Which in the moment, I'm not going to lie, I think we were both pretty confused.
Yeah, I was confused. I didn't understand until afterwards.
Yeah.
And then, so if you guys paid attention, I circled it there. The over-under for this game was 40.5. The game ended at a total of 39 points, so the under just barely hit.
Hopefully you bet the under.
Bet the under, guys. So I'm still nervous, by the way, because they could run it back. Like, I don't know what's going to happen, but 3 seconds is enough for a play. So they get it, immediately kneel down, and they have a 1 Hail Mary chance.
So remember 91 who got that talking to earlier? Well, there's his play of the game, in my humble opinion.
Yeah, great way to end it.
He shoved their offensive lineman right into the quarterback to cause that fumble to end it.
Yep.
They didn't even have a chance for it. It was just over. As soon as it left his hand, over.
I think he knew that if he didn't do something to make up for the 2 penalties, it was going to be his ass. Yeah. So he's like, all right, coach, I'm going to win the game for us.
I got you, coach. I got you.
Although he didn't really necessarily win the game, but he did make the last play that,
sealed it.
That sealed it, yeah.
For sure. But boy, oh boy, that was a game.
And there it is. That was, the Brahmas Game 2 matchup against the Memphis Showboats that had me almost losing my voice from all the screaming and yelling and smoking of cigarettes.
I can't wait for Game 3, man.
Man, Game 3 is at home. I will be there. I'm going to be tailgating, so I don't know if you see me in the lot, stop by, say hi.
Heck yeah.
It's at 3 o'clock on Sunday versus the St. Louis Battlehawks. And guys, there's so much history behind this team. And honestly, I'm glad that we won the way we won. Because if you didn't watch the XFL last year, what we did to Memphis is exactly what St. Louis did to us last year in our first game in the home opener. We were whooping the shit out of St. Louis all game. And then the last 2 minutes, they came back to beat us by 1.
Time to get that payback.
Yeah, so definitely continue the payback, the revenge tour. I definitely want to see us pack the dome, guys. Like, we're 2-0. We're looking pretty strong. I know we lost some players due to injury.
There's no excuses. There's no more NCAA championships. It's not Easter.
Yeah, it's not Easter Sunday. The Final Four is over. Yeah, pack the dome.
Yeah, basketball season's over. NBA. Let's do this.
Be loud. Be rowdy. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you think of this template, where I just kind of go over the game film. Let me know your thoughts.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Do you guys think that we can continue the revenge tour and beat St. Louis? I saw a question online, and who is the best undefeated team right now? Is it the Brahmas or is it the Stallions?
Yeah.
Personally, of course, I'm going to say Brahmas.
100%. Hopefully they remain undefeated by the time they meet each other.
Oh yeah, I would love that so much.
So then we'll know then.
But again, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you guys haven't already, and as always, hit the notification tab. That way you know when the new episode is out. But thanks for listening to me and Cody rant.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it, and stay tuned for more episodes of the 210 Stockyard.